So, we're doing this series of YouTube shorts on baptism from the book of Romans to the end of the New Testament. There's not one command from Romans to Revelation to be baptized. Why is that? Well, because baptism adds you to the church, according to Acts 2:41 and 47. And all of those New Testament letters are written either to congregations like Rome or Corinth or Ephesus, or to individuals like Timothy and Titus. So there's no command, it's not necessary. But the first text that we run into after Acts is Romans 6:3 and 4. Paul there writes, "Do you not know that as many of us as were baptized into Christ were baptized into his death? Therefore we were buried with him by baptism into death, that just like as Christ was raised from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life." Now you'll notice you're baptized into his death. You can't pray into his death. You can't repent into his death. You can't confess into his death. You can't even believe into his death. But you can be baptized into his death and raised to walk in newness of life. Notice that at the end of Romans 6:4, the newness of life comes after baptism, not before. If you're saved before you're baptized, then you don't have a new life yet. What we often see in practices today in the religious world is backwards from what the New Testament reveals. You're baptized into his death, and you're raised to walk in a new life because you've been born again. Make sure you subscribe to our channel.